I do welcome you to Bible Times. I'm Willard Pless. And today we want to talk about America as being the feet and the toes kingdom that the Bible talks about, that we learn about in the book of Daniel. Now you can go to the book of Daniel and we learn that Nebuchadnezzar had a dream about a statue. And that statue had a head of gold, and it had a chest of silver, and had a stomach the size of brass, and then the legs of iron, and then the feet and the toes with 5 toes, or 10 toes, I mean. And we're seeing that this is talking about the kingdoms of this world. These kingdoms would come and be powerful, and Jesus would come and take it down when he comes and takes the feet and the toes down. In other words, the feet and the toes is going to be the last kingdom that'll get set up here on this earth. And the kingdom started with Babylon and Nebuchadnezzar, of course other leaders too, but Nebuchadnezzar being the one that came and took Israel, Jerusalem, controlled that area. See, the kingdoms that controls Jerusalem. That's what this is talking about. These kingdoms that control Jerusalem. See, Jerusalem is God gave to the Jews, and other kingdoms have come and controlled Jerusalem. And the Bible teaches there'll be 5 kingdoms, starting with Babylon, then the Medes and the Persians, and then the Greeks, and then the Romans, and then the Americans. And we are at the American control now. President Trump conquered them in 2018 when they celebrated the 70th year of being back in the land. And Daniel talks about that. You go to Daniel chapter 9, verse 25, and it says when Israel would be conquered by the leader of America, and we know that it's President Trump. Now, other leaders have been here too. And see, each foot has 5 toes. So America is divided with Republicans and Democrats. And we look at the left foot and toes as being Democrats, and the right foot and toes being Republicans. And if you go from President Kennedy, he was a Democrat, and follow the Democrats through Obama. They were 5 of them, 5 Democrats. And then there were 5 Republicans going from Nixon to Bush, through Bush. and then see the Democrats from Kennedy through Obama. And then see, these are the 10 horns, or the 10 toes. And the Bible teaches that one would sprout out of the 10. And that would be, as we know, President Trump. That sprouted out of the 10. And he's in control of Jerusalem now. We know that Israel as a nation, they're very much a part of him, of President Trump. And see, we want to see what's going on in this world. We want to know the truth about things and understand. And Book of Revelation, chapter 13, gives when President Trump would show up. It calls him the beast because of the things that he's going to be doing, and that he comes as a leopard, and he has the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. See, this is talking about the beast. And we know that the Bible teaches that he would come, and see, America's going to be all the kingdoms before having a part of each kingdom. America will be a part of Babylon, a part of the kingdom of the Medes and the Persians, and part of the kingdom of the Greeks and the Romans. America's going to be a part of all 4 previous kingdoms that make up this one. And America is the feet and the toes. And if you look there in Daniel, in chapter 2, about Nebuchadnezzar's dream, that he saw a stone hewn out of the mountain that came and broke the feet and the toes. See, this is talking about Jesus is coming. When he comes, he will take down the feet and the toes kingdom that's set up in this world. It's getting set up now. This is what we're seeing that's going on in this world and what's going on. See, you need to see the big picture of things. Now, you can read the Bible in little bitty bits and pieces if you want to, but see the big picture. And the only way you're going to see the big picture, you got to walk with Jesus and fellowship with him, because he knows. He knows everything. And you're not going to know it if he don't give it to you. And he's not going to give it to you if you don't walk with him and fellowship with him. If you're not a part of his kingdom and walking with him and fellowshipping with him, you're not going to see things. You're not going to understand things. And he's not going to give it to you. The world part is not going to understand. People walk in the world with the world are not going to see and understand things. But if you walk with Jesus in his kingdom, then you'll be able to see and understand. And this is what we want to do. And we're going to do it. I'm going to walk with Jesus, and I want to be a part of his kingdom. I want to know what's going on. I want to understand what he done, what he said, what he talked about, what the Bible is saying, because this is his book. And I'm all in here. I want to know. And I want to see, and I want to understand. And Jesus taught that you can't know the day or the hour that he will return, but you can know the time and the season. That he taught that. He gave that that we can know the time and the season. And this is the time. See, the feet and the toes kingdom is here. That's what's been set up. What's coming to the max, and we know that it's going to get to the max by September the 22nd, and then it's going to start falling apart. After September the 22nd here in 2025, then this kingdom's going to start falling apart. That it's going to start with the finances, and so you can see that the Bible says that this kingdom will be filled with devils and foul spirits and hateful birds, and this is what we're seeing. And it'll also be known as the harlot woman. And we already see that, definitely, that this kingdom is filled with that situation. Starting with things that are going on, Epstein and Maxwell and Trump and others as well, filled with the harlotry thing that's taking place. See, the Bible teaches that this kingdom will be filled with devils and foul spirits and be known as the kingdom of harlotry, sexual sins. It'll be that kind of lifestyle that this kingdom came out of the bottomless pit, and the bottomless pit is the evil part of the world. And see, the beast would be taken down, and he would come back, and he would come back out of the bottomless pit. He would come back out of a place of perdition. And the Bible teaches this. And we want to know the truth. And we're going to do our best to try to help people, try to help people to learn and understand and come to where they can understand what's going on. You don't have to take my word for it. Get in the scriptures. It's there. The book of Daniel is full of it. And see, God told the spirit that was in Daniel to go and rest until the end time. And so the spirit that was in Daniel is back. That's the spirit of revealing this thing, really bringing to light of what is really going on. That's the spirit of Daniel. See, that's what God was using him there with Nebuchadnezzar and what was going on there with Babylon, and the spirit of Daniel's back today to point out this thing, bring out this thing. And you can look at what, understand what you see. I hope you do. I hope you can see this. And it all began back in World War II with Harry Truman and then the 10 horns. which were the 10 presidents from President Kennedy through Obama, and then the one sprouting out, which is Trump. And we want to understand all that's here to be understood. And to understand, you need to walk with Jesus, fellowship with him, and be a part of his kingdom and what's going on in this world, and help him. And I hope you do that. And so God bless you, and you have a great day.